You wait a minute. I give you 11 fucking years of my life. You're telling me to leave me for a white woman?
Would it be better if she were black?
No. It would be better if you were black.
Thank you, Bernadine, for making this easier.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Michael J. Next here, and today I will be reviewing the 1995 film Waiting to Exhale. It is directed by Forrest Whitaker and it stars Angela Bassett, Whitney Houston, Lela Rochon, and Loretta Devine. It takes place in Phoenix, Arizona, and covers the story of 4 black women. There's Savannah, a successful TV producer played by the legendary Whitney Houston. And Savannah is a woman who is a single woman, and she looks for a man, but she ends up settling for a married man, being his mistress, hoping for him to leave his wife. Yeah, and this is where the quote, "You got a good man, Savannah," comes from. Then there's Robin, played by Lela Rochon. She's an executive, and kind of like Savannah, she also wants a man. But the thing about Robin is she is a hoe, and she cannot settle for just one man. Like, she would just see one man for now, that don't work out, move to the next one. Like, she's a pass around. And then she wondered why men don't fool with her. And there's Gloria, Loretta Devine. She is a divorced single mother with a teenage son and a gay ex-husband who used to be bisexual, but now realizes he's gay, and he is not active in their son's life. Their son is Tarik, and he wants to go study abroad in Europe. Spain, I believe? Yeah, but Gloria doesn't want to be by herself, as being a mom is really all she's good for. So there's tension with that. And then there's Bernadine, played by the Angela Bassett. Bernadine is a wife and a mother, with a mother of 2, and her husband runs his own business. Oh, I forgot to tell you that Gloria is a hairstylist. So I'm telling all the professions. Bernadine is her husband's secretary at his company, and they have these gala ceremonies that she doesn't like to go to, but she goes anyway. Well, the movie begins with her getting ready to go to one. She's putting her makeup on, doing her hair, and her voiceover is saying that she does not want to go to any of these boring parties. But then when her husband John comes in and asks if she would be distraught if they didn't go, she'd be like, crushed, sarcastically though. But he's saying, "Oh, I'm going, I'm just not going with you." And she already knows. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's that bitch that keeps her books." Yeah, she already knows what it's about. But what she didn't anticipate is that he's leaving her for the secretary, who is a white woman. And this completely rubs Bernadine the wrong way. Now John was like, "Oh, well, it's okay, you can have the house, and you know I'm gonna take care of my kids." And she's like, "No, hold on now. I give you 11 fucking years of my life, and you're gonna leave me for a white woman?" John's ass had the nerve to be like, would it be better if she were black? No, dumbass. The race of the bitch doesn't matter. Then she's like, "No, it would be better if you were black." Okay, Bernie. So that happens. He goes with the white bitch. And Bernadine, she's so distraught that I think days go by where she's still wearing her same dress and put a robe on. Now they're at Gloria's shop when word gets around that John left Bernie. Then both Gloria and Robin are outraged. Then Gloria tries to call Bernadine, but she doesn't answer. She's like, "Oh, Bernie, it's me, Gloria. I'm just calling to make sure you're okay, you know." But then Robin catches the phone and is like, "Bernie, Bernie, I can't believe that son of a bitch would leave you like that with 2 kids." Wow, thank you, Robin. Way to rub it in. But I'm going to skip over to probably the most infamous part of the movie, where Bernadine is going through all of her husband's stuff because he was supposed to come back a week later to come get all of his stuff. Well, guess what? It's going to be gone by then, because Bernadine goes in his little walk-in closet, sees all of his expensive shirt and shoes and stuff, and is like, This motherfucker is psychotic. I bet there are serial killers less anal. She goes on a whole tirade about how she was his white woman for 11 years. Because talking about, basically, she said, "Leave me for a white woman. I was your white woman for 11 fucking years." Yeah, and also, this movie also quotes Mary J. Blige's "Not Gonna Cry" because that was like the main song for this movie. Even if you watch the music video for that song, most of it is clips from this movie. Yeah, like dialogue from this movie about being married for 11 years and being a secretary and stuff, all that's incorporated in that song. What really got me was 732, the number of times we made love. He's counting that too? I remember when he told me he was counting after 50. Fuck me for not leaving your ass then. And I'm talking about, oh no, Bernadine, you can't start your catering company this year. How about you wait a few years? Because that's what she really wanted to do. She wanted to have her own catering company, but now he was dead set on just using her to be a secretary for the business, not letting her have her own thing. Because she had a master's degree in business, and now she's stuck being his secretary. And the brother that she really didn't like was the fact that he forced their kids to go to a mostly a white school where there are just 2 or 4 black students. Because she said, making my kids go to a school with only 2 other black students because you didn't want them to be improperly influenced. Well, guess what, John? You're the motherfucking improper influence. Preach, Bernadine. Preach. Packs up all his stuff, puts it in the car. She drives out to the, cause she has the car parked, and she just drives off a little bit, squirts gasoline, everything, and lights it ablaze. And then that shot of her walking away from the burning car, smoking a little cigarette. Where the neighbor has to call the fire department, and they have to come ask her, ma'am, are you aware your car's on fire? Yes. Wait, did you start this fire? She don't better answer that. Are you aware that only trash can be burned? It is trash. All of it has to go. But then said, it won't happen again. And also the thing is, Bernadine has this long flowy hair that she's been growing for 11 years. Probably John's doing. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Then she goes to Gloria shop, says she wants it cut. He was like, Bernie, I've been doing your hair for 11 years. Now you want to throw it away because some man is in your ear? She's like, I don't care. I want it all gone. Like, Bernie, I'm not doing it. What's the fucking big deal? Grabs the scissors and cuts the hair. It's like, okay, fine. You want me to cut it? I'll cut it. You want me short? You want it short as mine? Short as mine. And then Bernadine, she gets her hair cut up to about how mine looks. Coming in looking like Halle Berry. Even when I cut my hair, because it used to be up here and I would get it braided, but then I cut it short like this. Even I took a picture of it, put it on my story, caption it saying, I look like Bernadine from Wait and Exhale. Yeah. Now I think Wait and Exhale is because it's like 4 different stories. It's kind of hard to keep up with all of them in one video, so I'm just gonna let this be a introduction for this movie review, and I'm gonna come out with 4 more parts for each woman's story, kind of like how Axiom Amnesia did, because that would just be way easier. Yeah, right now I'm just telling you I remember off the bat, but then I'm gonna come back with more in the future. Next up, I'm gonna just focus on Bernadine's story, and then I'm gonna go everybody else from there. Well, that was my review for part 1 of my review for Wait and Exhale from 1995. If you liked it, go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications if you're notified when I post. See you in the next video. Deuces.